Welcome to another daily update, and I thought we'd take a quick look at the Velocirapture. I actually just finished working on it. It's here in the garage, so I thought we'd take a quick look at it first. And if you remember right, we had a wheelbase on this. This body, this Raptor body was actually made for a TRX4, which has a longer wheelbase. So the Axial 6x6 chassis had too short of a wheelbase, so what I had to do is move this back axle back about a ½ inch, maybe a little less than a ½ inch, between 3/8 and a half of an inch, to get our wheelbase pretty close. And then, of course, we're going to be putting the second bed back here, and we'll have a third axle behind that. Turn this single wheel well into one big wheel well, and we'll have two axles in the back. But it's a good first step to get the rear axle moved. Left the front axle where it's at, so that leaves all our steering geometry the same, the servo in the same location. All that's the same, makes it nice and easy. Just move the rear axle back. In fact, let me pull the body off. You can kind of see it was pretty simple procedure. All I did was find where I needed my axle. I took and moved. This is the hangers for the rear, for the third axle's links. So this is where those links would connect. I moved it forward, which made the connection. This is actually a two-piece chassis. This chassis will come up. This back half will just come right off. So I used that. I moved it forward to hold that tight so that I can move the axle hangers here back, and basically just had to drill new holes into the rails. But you'll get a better look at this if you watch the behind the scenes series. I actually filmed that procedure and how we did that, and I'll show it in the behind the scenes series. It'll be coming up. I still have to edit that and whatnot, but that'll be coming. But we did get the rear axle moved back about a ½ inch. Now it's just a matter of putting in the third set of axles in the back, and I'll actually do that today, and then that should have the chassis nice and taken care of, and then it's on to the bodywork, and that's going to be the fun part. I've also got a good bit done with the Grinch Build, or what we're calling the Grinch Build, which is a vintage Gremlin RC body we're putting on SCX-102 chassis. We've been doing these fender wells, and I've pretty well got the driver's side done now. There's still a little bit of pitting here that we're going to have to take care of. In fact, I'll let the body shop take care of that before they paint it. But the mass of the bodywork is now done. It's got a full coat of primer. I was able to go through and see if there was any real rough spots. We do have one spot here in the roof that's a pretty good pit that I need to fill probably for them. But more or less, it's done. I am going to be replacing the gas cap back here. I guess that's what this is. Does this anybody know on a Gremlin? I think this was a gas cap, but I'm gonna remove this and put one that's a little more scale looking, I think. Also flush out those lights. But anyways, that's pretty well got it to a state where now I can start filming the next segments for the RC shop, which was the main goal here, was to get this mass amount of bodywork done. I don't want to show more of the same bodywork being done in the next episode of the RC shop. So I needed to get it to a state where we were past that, and that's where we're at now. So I'm pretty excited. I'm happy about that. So now we can move forward. I can actually start filming for the next episode of the RC shop. But anyways, yeah, we've got this pretty close. I think it's turning out well. So actually, this will probably, at this point, I'll do a little fine touching today, and then I'll probably just send it over to the body shop to get the fine tuning done. And I'm trying to decide how I'm going to do this, because we're going to cut these doors and we're going to cut the back hatch. I'm not sure if I should, because in order to cut these doors, just so you guys know, we're going to have to install windows. It's the door frame is so thin around here that we're going to have the windows installed, which I have to still yet mold. But if I install the windows so that I can cut the doors, then I'll have to mask the windows to do paint. And it's better to just paint without the windows in. So I'm trying to decide the best route to go. Should I paint it, cut the doors, glue the windows, or my other... Because then when I cut these, obviously we're going to have, door jambs that aren't painted. So I could come back and jam it. Usually you would jam it first. I'm trying to decide how the best route to do this would be. So what I might actually end up doing is just temporarily gluing some support in here. So not the windows themselves, but some support. Cut the doors, cut the hatch, paint, and then pop out those supports and then glue in those. In fact, just here, I'm actually brainstorming this out loud with you guys. That's probably what I'm going to do. So I'll probably do that today. I'll go ahead and glue in some supports. And I think that's going to be the first thing that this is what we're going to be covering in the RC shop episode, is cutting the doors and cutting the hatches, because that's basically all we need to do to get this to paint. So I think that's what I'll probably do today. Anyways, I'm glad I kind of talked that out with you guys, but we're real close. Look for this. I'm going to start filming this now for the next RC shop episode. Had comments yesterday that you guys were excited about the painting video that's coming up with the Saturn V rocket. So I wanted to head back over here into the workshop and just give a quick update about where we're at with it. And basically, I've got it prepped and ready to go. So I got everything smooth. I got the base coat colors on it. So it's prepped, ready to start doing the actual painting techniques on it and the paint on it. So I can start shooting that video. And I should actually start shooting that video, I think tomorrow. If not tomorrow, I'll actually start shooting it on the weekend. So that will be cut. This video should be coming out next week. So you guys that left comments and are excited about seeing this video should be ready to go next week. The Saturn V is actually prepped, ready to go. Let me know down below if there's other things that you're excited about seeing or that you'd like to see on the channel, because that's what I'm kind of using these daily videos also as, is just a temperature gauge of what you guys want to see. So if it's something you're excited about seeing, let me know down below. If it's something you're not excited about seeing, let me know. Also hit the like button, because that lets me know that these daily videos are something that you want to continue seeing. So if I get a lot of likes on the video, I'll definitely keep putting these together. But anyways, if you want to keep up with all these builds, just hit that subscribe button. And like I said, leave me a comment below. But I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Thanks for joining me today. See you then. Bye-bye.